He's told by our songs, beginning with a yearning for home. Alton's Maireadny Voynich brings us Got Nung Oil on Friday at 7:30. But now on 1, Shortland Street.
Surprise! You're right, it is.
Well, it's no secret that you're homosexual, is it?
Gerald's not gay.
I have to say, I am so relieved.
She doesn't know, does she? Your mum doesn't know you're gay. So when Gerald referred to me as your girlfriend, your mum thought he meant just that.
She would never dream it was anything else.
Why haven't you told her?
You saw how she treated Gerald? She'd freak.
It must be hard for you, coming home to that.
No. You're the first serious girlfriend I've had, and it happened miles away in a different city, so don't ask, don't tell.
It's not about geography, is it? It's about your mother knowing who you are.
Please don't start waving the rainbow flag around here, Maya. She's not going to want to know, trust me.
That's what I thought about my mum. I was completely terrified. Turns out it was the best thing I could ever do.
She lives in the big smoke. It's more tolerated there. This is Tauranga. It's a completely different story.
We grew up on an orchard in the Waikato. Doesn't get more country than my mum.
How long did it take her to accept you?
A little while. But I'm her daughter. She loves me. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. I'm sure your mum will feel the same way, given the chance.
It's good.
You really mean that?
Well, the history of journalism isn't exactly my strong point, but you can definitely write. And your argument's clear.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Oh, hey, tone it down, you two. Public space.
We're legal, deal with it.
Yeah, you missed a casino blitz. This one was raking it in.
Oh, and you come here to spend the profits. Marvellous.
Well, that was the beginning of my lucky streak. We should still be there.
Oh, luck runs out, mate. It's perfect timing.
Come on, first round's on you. Yeah, all right. 3 beers, please, buddy. Not a gambling man, Kieran?
Oh, on
Not
occasion.
really. I mean, it's kind of hard to go to the casino when you run a business the same hours.
Oh, you ask it a night off occasionally. Come with us next time.
Yeah, sure.
It's not really your thing, though, is it?
I'm sorry I drove you away.
You didn't drive me away.
But I could have been more supportive with the whole Morgan thing. I let my own stuff get in the way.
Well, it threw everything into chaos. I didn't know whether I was coming or going.
Bi or straight.
That too.
And now?
Things have been so much about looking after Nan and Eric, I've hardly had time to think. Not that I haven't thought about us, I have.
What did you come up with?
I know Jay threw you when she started seeing a man. So do you think you can trust someone who knows for sure that they're bi?
Jay cheated on me, that's what hurt. Didn't matter if it was with a man or another woman.
Are you sure?
All I want is an honest commitment.
That gives me something to think about.
Good. And I'd also like you to think about what I said before, about coming out to your mum.
I just don't see why I have to put her through it.
But it's not just about her, it's about you. It's about not living a lie that she might already suspect.
No way, she wouldn't.
I don't mean to nag.
Yeah, you do. I've missed you.
I missed you too.
Hi.
Hi. Are we still doing coffee today?
I thought maybe we'd upgrade. Have a knock-off drink tonight instead. It's just a drink. They come in a glass with or without ice.
Yeah, sure. Text me later, eh?
Done.
You hesitated there, mate. I saw it.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you two were getting on well.
Yes, but there's a difference between coffee and a drink. That's the next level, which leads to the next level.
And what's wrong with the next level?
Well, two's company, three's a crowd.
Who else is going?
My old mate, HIV.
Oh, look, let's worry about that when and if you get there, eh? For tonight, just have fun. Because you're starting to bore me, and that's saying something.
Hey, Kieran.
Hey, guys, what can I get you?
Juice. Anything?
Yeah, same.
Okay, coming up.
Oh, damn.
What is it?
I left my wallet in the car.
Yeah, you'd do anything to get out of paying, eh? Go on then, take a load off.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hey, bro, I can pay you that $1,200 I owe you.
Are you sure?
Yeah. How come you haven't hassled me for it? It was ages ago.
Oh, you're good for it. Big man, there's a lot more than 1,200.
Yeah, can you credit my account with whatever's left over?
It's $400.
Otherwise, I'll get the urchin one to gamble.
Ah, yes. We can't have that now, can we?
What are you? My mother? I'm under control.
Are you?
Well, if I wasn't, why would I hand the money over? Unless you don't want it.
No, I'm sure I'll find a good use for it.
Good.
Girls, coffees. Good morning.
Morning. Thanks, Mum. I must have slept in. Oh, I so slept in. Sorry. Did Eric make it to work on time? Did his car start all right?
Yes, so stop panicking. And I know why you slept in. You girls were up gossiping half the night.
Mum, we're not 16.
Cooing over eligible doctors at the hospital, I bet. See? Look at Maya. There's no denying it. Scrambled eggs for breakfast?
Oh, don't go to any trouble.
It's not.
Scrambled eggs would be lovely.
And while I'm doing that, could you shower Nan?
Sure.
Have your coffee first.
So, do you still think she suspects?
Maybe she does, and that was all a cover.
No. That's her, I swear. She hasn't a clue.
I have to watch this doco tonight for my ethics paper.
The ethical war.
It's about resolving ethical journalism conflicts in wartime.
Wow, sounds interesting.
Yeah, so you watch it with me tonight?
No, sorry, I've got the books to do, some stock to chase up.
Please, it'll be way more fun if we watch it together. And you owe me for being grumpy this morning.
I wasn't being grumpy, I was just trying to...
Pretty please.
All right, fine, just quit the puppy dog act.
You're the best. I've got a lecture. I'll see you later.
Hi, Soph.
Hey.
So, how about it, Kieran?
How about what?
Poker night.
After hours. Wouldn't be chasing anyone away.
Oh, no, I can't. Sorry, I've got plans with the missus.
What? Again?
More homework.
Yes, actually.
Look, even newlyweds need to come up for air sometime.
No, I've just promised you I can't turn around this.
A healthy relationship means maintaining a healthy distance.
Too much of a good thing can lead to a negative fallout, leading some couples
To kill each other.
Trust him, he's a doctor.
Come on, we need you, bro.
No, you mean Sarah would go ape if she knew you were gambling again, so you can't host at yours.
Yeah, well, there's a cynic's take on it.
But we're going for more a band of brothers thing here.
Yeah, trust him, he's a dentist.
Yeah, that doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Oh, you champion.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell him it's a good sign, but he's not convinced.
I won't be fully happy until it's finally over. That's 4.5 months away.
At least it's good to know that your recent flu wasn't seroconversion. That's something to be optimistic about.
Good news.
Yeah, I got the 6 weeks all clear.
Brilliant. You must be so relieved.
I am, thanks.
Sounds like our first drink tonight's a celebration cocktail, yes?
You want a fan there, son?
She seems very keen.
It's just a casual after-work beverage, nothing to get too excited about.
Well, you deserve to have a bit of fun. Excellent med school results, even after everything he's been through.
Thanks, Dad.
You should cut loose with an obviously very keen young nurse.
Yeah, here.
Why not?
You weren't in the Nicky knew when she walked in, were you?
No, we had just been kissing.
No, I don't think she can, no.
Why?
Oh, because given her attitude to gays, she'd be coming at you with a Bible and a pitchfork. You saw what she was like with me when she thought that we should go for a walk around the town. Where should we go, Leanne?
Oh, well, Mount Maunganui. It's a lovely walk and a great view.
Done.
You'll be wanting a hearty lunch first.
Oh, you only gave us a hearty brunch a couple of hours ago.
I couldn't eat another thing.
Is Nicole with her nan?
I think so.
Oh, good.
She does know she's being very diplomatic.
Or she's very deep in denial.
trust me if she doesn't have a clue.
Then tell her. I know it's hard, but if she finds
Maya,
out...
don't push it. Now, are we going out or not?
Hey, just got your text. What's up?
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna have to cancel our DVD day tonight.
Oh, right. Why?
I'm hosting a poker night after hours for the boys. Maxwell had me and probably Isaac.
When did this come up?
Just today.
After we made plans.
It's not a problem, is it?
I just feel like I hardly see you anymore.
So if we live and work together...
Working together isn't quality time together. Why would you want us play
Excuse me.
some cards?
Sorry. You haven't seen Daniel around, have you? He left his phone with me.
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, if you do, could you tell him to give me a call?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Sophie, do you have that ethics DVD we meant to watch? The library's all out.
Yes, I do.
Could I borrow it after you?
Sophie's watching it tonight. Why don't you keep her company?
That would be great.
I was going to watch it tonight, but I think I'll wait until...
Come on, Sophie, if the library's all out, you'd be holding up the rest of the class if you don't. Excuse me, though. I've got some, stock to order.
Can I borrow it tonight if you're not going to watch it?
Let's go. I'll watch it with you.
Sweet.
How was the walk?
Great. I haven't done that since I was a kid. Oh, gorgeous. Is this you?
Guilty.
How sweet.
In the photo, maybe. She was a real handful at that age, let me tell you.
Toddlers can be, don't I know it?
Do you have children?
Yes, a little boy, JJ.
Oh, didn't realise you were married. Is your husband looking after him?
JJ's father isn't in the picture.
Oh, sorry. You're divorced then?
No,
Mum, stop being such a sticky beak.
Am I? Sorry, don't mean to be.
Well, you are. So let's get that mouth busy chewing something. Might help me in the kitchen?
No, you're my guest. You sit down.
Why'd you do that?
She loves running around after people.
You know what I mean. I was about to tell her I'm lesbian.
I know, but now's not the right time.
So when is the right time, exactly?
Can you try being a little bit more supportive?
This is supportive. Telling the truth.
Stop pressuring me. She's not your mother, and you don't know the first thing about it.
This is Eva, 43. She's got an oil burn on her forearm from a cooking accident. She suffers from depression, and she's come off her meds.
What were you taking for the depression, Eva?
Fluoxetine.
Okay, let's take a closer look at that arm, man. Cubicle 3, thanks.
Hey. I don't know why people go off their meds.
Or why they're given meds for depression in the first place.
They need them.
My mother suffered from depression. She popped pills to cover the symptoms, not look at the cause. It's a crutch.
It's harsh.
The doctor should have made her look at the problem, instead of taking the coward's way out.
Is that how you see that patient? A coward?
No, more of a wuss. Or a lame-o, or just a plain old loser. Oh, by the way, I have to work late. Might be best to have that drink at my place, or yours.
Sweet gentleman.
So, do you have an all-night pass from Sophie?
Yeah, no problem. She's studying with Lauren.
Does Sarah know you're here? She knows I'm in a bar. She doesn't know what I'm doing in the bar. Tanya? She's well informed. Heading to her place after we're done.
Would you listen to you lot? It sounded like you were out on parole.
No way. I call the shots in any relationship, thank you. Hi, babe. No. Oh, not too late. Look, I better go because the boys are waiting for me. Okay. Bye.
That's you calling the shots, is it, big man? Yes, mummy. 3 Vicks for mummy.
Shut up. Drinks. I'll buy a round of beers.
Yeah. I'll give you a hand.
You know it.
Hey, listen, that money I'm babysitting for you, do you want it to go?
Not yet. We'll see how my luck plays out.
Okay.
Where's Maxwell?
He's watching the cricket with Kieran and the boys at the IV. Did you get chased out, Sophie?
Pretty much.
Gee, boys, thanks for the invite, huh?
Hey, don't you want to spend time with me?
Oh, of course. But ethics and war journalism? Seriously, can't we flick that for like...
I'm not sitting through another B-movie horror fest.
Oh, I want your blood.
Okay, that's my exit cue.
Leaving me alone with these two all over each other.
Sorry, Soph, but an ethics lecture isn't really ringing my bell either. Night, guys.
Night, Mum.
Now, there's chips and chocolate in the cupboard, so please help yourself before I'm tempted to break my diet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, if there's chips and chocolate, then I'm not holding back. What about you?
Oh, yes, please.
Where's Eric? We told him it was drinkies time.
I packed him off to bed.
Oh, you're a meanie.
He was zonked. He had an early start.
So good to him.
And your nan, honestly, you are like District Health Nurse of the Year.
Big help to your mum.
She deserves the break. She's been through enough.
Being honest doesn't have to be an ordeal.
She could come in at any moment. I'll go see if she needs a hand with Gran. Excuse me.
You're pushing things a bit, don't you think?
I just know she'll be so much happier when she's open and honest.
It could be your insecurity that's pushing things too hard.
Why would you say that?
Well, if she comes out, then it's like she's committing to you. And if she doesn't, you're worried that she's not serious.
Maybe.
And she didn't ask us here. We just turned up on her doorstep. You can't corner her into making a declaration that she's not ready for.
Yeah, you're right.
Of course I am.
But in the meantime, I have to pretend to her family that I'm something that I'm not. Where's my truth in all of this?
It's waiting supportively in the wings.
You don't know what it's like.
Excuse me? You're gay, Gerald. No, wait, you're straight. Sleep with a woman. Oh, no, probably bi. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm more supportive than that.
Do you remember what it was like? Everyone telling you what to do. It doesn't help, does it? And I'm just worried that if you keep pushing, you might lose her for good.
Didn't you get my message?
Your piking out message? Yes, I got it. I ignored it. So go get yourself ready. Let's put this on.
I think you're trying to prove a point that my pending HIV status doesn't bother you.
Are we back here again? Look, I explained that
No, but today in ED, that patient with depression,
What about her?
you were basically nasty.
What's that got to do with your...
You're judgmental. You can't help yourself. You did the same thing with me when you found out I was being tested for HIV.
And I'm over that now. Look, it doesn't worry me. Even if things lead to the bedroom, it won't worry me.
But why not? It should.
Because the risks with safe sex are minimal.
Let me get this straight. So, in 1 week, you've gone from dissing me to building a bridge with me to ready to sleep with me just to prove that you shouldn't have dissed me in the first place.
So?
So, my head is spinning.
My reaction to that patient today was based on a long experience with my mother. And yes, okay, I did freak out about your HIV status, but I'm trying to make up for that now. And I should be able to make a mistake, apologise, and that be accepted. But I stopped at spinning cartwheels.
What can you apologise for today, then, about the patient?
So that's it. Over before it started.
See you around, Frankie.
Fold? I may need that money after all, buddy.
Lady Luck's not exactly sitting on your shoulder.
Yes, well, I need the funds to turn her around. It's not sitting on mine either. I'm out.
Ah, she's sitting right here. What's it to be? Oh. Come on, my peeps, don't keep me waiting.
Deal to the Spalangi, will you?
All right, I can vouch Max has the money to call you.
Cool. Read 'em and weep.
Oh. What? Rigged.
Well done.
Cheers.
Hey, that was a quick DD.
Well, Lauren and Daniel were more interested in watching each other and the rest, so I had to come home.
All right, I'll see you a bit later on then.
It's pretty high stakes for a friendly game.
Not too friendly now.
Mowau. Is that how you say it? The proper name for Mount Maunganui. Mowau?
Wouldn't know. Too tricky for me. We just say going down the mount, don't we, Nikki?
Sure do.
What corner of Tauranga will you explore tomorrow?
What do you think?
Maybe the beach at Papamoa. There's a nice restaurant there.
We could find out where Stan Walker was born, do a drive-by.
Maybe we should hit the road. We don't want to overstay our welcome.
No, you've only just arrived. Stay another night at least. Are you expecting anyone?
No.
Mike, hi, come on in.
Eric said bring the six-pack, so here I am.
Eric's in bed, love. He must have forgotten all about you.
Oh, I should head off then.
Oh, don't be silly. We're all still up. Nicole and her friends have still got a few hours left in them, haven't you?
Hey, babe.
Hi, how are you?
Mike, meet our guests. This is Maya and Gerald, friends of Nikki's from the hospital in the big city.
Good to meet you.
You too.
And this is Mike, Nikki's boyfriend.
Sorry, Nikki's what?
Partner. Significant other. Whatever you call it these days.
Would anyone like a coffee?
Please. I'm right there.
Maxwell?
Sophie, we're kind of in the middle of something here.
Sorry.
Are you signalling my hand?
What? No.
Kieran, what's going on?
Oh, she's not. You're being paranoid.
I was just asking Henry how many sugars he wanted in his coffee. Why would you think I'm a cheat?
Are we going to play cards or what?
Sorry, I was trying to be a good hostess. Next time I won't bother.
Yeah, and it's very sweet of you, but there's a wee bit of money at stake here, so why don't you just leave us be?
Why are you risking those amounts of money? We're not exactly loaded.
Excuse me, it's a one-off poker night with my friends. I work hard. I think I'm entitled to that.
What sort of a friend do you think you're being to him? He has a gambling problem.
Yes, and he's big enough and ugly enough to take care of himself.
While he lies to Sarah about it. She thinks he's here watching a cricket game. Maybe I should give her a call.
Oh, just stay out of it, will you?
I felt like I was keeping a dirty little secret from her. That is an awful position to
Your
be
only
in.
position was to study out of friends. But really, your nose is put out of joint because I'm not watching some deathly dull DVD with you.
Dull, am I?
At the moment, yes. And to be honest, plain irritating. Let's go to bed and leave us alone.
There's a new investor in town and he's breathing fire when a brand new series of Dragon's Den gets underway this weekend here on RTE1. Find out if the entrepreneurs feel the glow or get burned on Sunday night at 9:30. Next up, it's Catherine's Italian Kitchen.